Okay.
My gosh, we're back with Crash going crazy. Now she's hunting for Briggie, which I would put her in a cage, but I don't want all of you to have to hear that screeching. So part of our training regime needs to be avoiding Crash. All right, so Briggie's got the, I want to say this is actually an old 200. And the old 200, you know, dogs are jimmied around with the pager. And the old 200 was stronger than not its predecessor, whatever it was that came after it, the 300. They markedly put a weaker pager. So, you know, what I'm saying with this dog is it's very desperate to figure out what I want. My job, if it's not figuring it out, is to figure out a different way to help it figure it out. You know, Crash is looking for her. She's just not that good at finding her. So I can honestly just put she's not going to do anything. So I'm just going to have my pager. And the next episode's going to be called, I had a breakdown earlier. I've got my Nick on 0. I don't foresee anything. You know, you have to be situationally aware. If somebody said, well, what if something, you know, okay, that's not going to happen, you know. You've got to be situationally aware, and I'm aware enough of the fact that I want to safeguard the fact that I can't hit the Nick at all. Get super tight turns. This is like a video game. You gotta train and you gotta keep your dog away from Crash. Not easy. If you think it is, come here and do it. And then when you say, can't you just put Crash up? I say, oh, you said it was easy. Dog and training. Hey, look, she's way down there now. No, I think she'll get better. She's not that good at finding. She can follow our trail, though. I could throw her off, though. So I held the pager down until she got up there. Yeah, I do see her the platform. I mean, I understand now where me getting the platform when I got this dog was how it needed to go. OMG.
Sophie and Martin joined.
Hi, Sophia.
Mandy Parker joined.
Oh, Mandy, I'm going to get Parker out in a minute. He's getting more humble. He's getting more humble, thank God. He's still obnoxious, though. People need to understand that. There is such a thing as an obnoxious dog. And your job is to unobnoxious it as much as can possibly be unobnoxious. Anyway, so what I was working this morning was helping her understand that it did have something to do with putting it in my hand. I'll have to buy Crash off. Oh, that's good. Jenny protected us. All right, so I'm just going to try looking at that other one. Yeah, and I go like this. That's one of my gestures, because that's how when I'm looking, I always have to get my bangs out of my face. I used to just have like these, when I look back, I'm like, oh my God, why did I have those bangs? I have these straight across bangs. Now I just have long bangs on one leg side. All right, so I got to try to look at that thing. And, you know, if you said, well, she sees it, she's not. No, she doesn't see it. My job is to help her see it. And she will. She's that. She smelled it. She smelled it. And if you said, how did you, get her putting it in your hand? And honestly, in the morning especially, you guys, I'm so clumsy. And I want to try to catch it, but I can't. But on some level, I think it's better that but yeah, she smelled it. She didn't see it. She smelled it. I just had that action of my hand, and then the hand would, it wasn't, like it only worked like that. You know what I mean? That's how the machine works. If it was like a treat machine. Oh, you see, she's got a good nose, though. Oh, Mundo. Oh, Mundo's awful. She's awful. There is such a thing as that. Just being awful. Oh, look, Jenny's going to chase her away. Anyway, guys, so you can see that's what you have to think of, that you're just sort of progressing in micro increments. And you've got to just create the sequence. Jenny's kind of like that. And if you said she doesn't notice that, they do notice that. They do notice that. And if you said we could get it, you can even, you can pretend to make things go faster than they are. Just with little slight gestures. Slight precursors to, let's see if she can find this other one if I just look at it. She's not as aware of the looking yet. Even though that's, if I had to guess, and that's why she chewed up the paintings and stuff, she saw you looking at them. You were very focused on them, not on her. But she's hunting around, though. So at this point now, the sequence can't be completed. The only way the sequence can be completed is if that is in this hand. I do have my recall. I better bail myself out here. See what happens? And I don't think, I'm not sure putting them on a platform, if you said, well, I'm going to critique what you're doing. You need to paint everything white. You need to paint your platform white. You need to paint your things white. I'd say, oh my God, that's such good advice. Thank God. Thank you for telling me that. Because it's true. It's true.
Dogs can only see white?
No, but they can see white the easiest.
Oh, okay.
That's why animals in the wild, unless they live in Antarctica, aren't white, because predators can see them easy. That's why white deer and all that. I mean, polar bears, yeah. But all right. So now I can try putting a little motion. Crash is a monster. She's a monster. She is. She's like, there should be like a video game where you have to outrun Crash, but she's got skills. She's got skills. If she gets back to the platform before you do, you're in trouble. I'm just looking at it. I'll tell you what's confusing are those. Yay! Even from here, the sequence doesn't, the sequence only works if that thing, again, if she's thinking, well, that's kind of like a video game, you got to put that thing in its hand, and then it delivers a treat. They teach chickens to do stuff like that. Do you remember those things they used to have at the fair? I know it's considered totally cruel now. I'll go look it up on YouTube. I'm sure they have them. But they'd have these chickens, like inside, like a game machine, kind of like, like the claw where, the stuffed toys are in there, but it would be behind the thing, and then you would have to try to beat the chicken, and then if it won, it got, then like food came out of a little thing, and then you would just, it would always win. Whatever it was good at it, and you would never. I'm gonna go find the video. I'm sure this is real. I'm sure this isn't something I've just. Oh, Crash, you little monster. She's a predator. She's just not that good of one. Look at her. Look at her. I can try to call her psychically. Hang on. Yeah. Is she all kind of crazy?
I can't keep her in the picture.
Yeah. If you can. Anyway, guys, so that's where we're at with Briggie. She's, and so now the sequence is kind of set right there because she understands it. She understands it. It's yin yang. She puts that, yay! She puts that in my hand, and then the sequence is completed. But, that's just how it works now. And I immediately turn my back on her right there. Ooh, you better not run into Jenny. I had my hands wrong. If you said, should you do it left-handed and right-handed? I'm not, maybe you should, now that I think about it. Are you left or right-handed, Ann? Anyway, guys, that's Briggie, so I'm super stoked. She's doing great, and, just the other day, I think I just had her touching it. Or I had her picking it up, but I hadn't fabricated the sequence where, if you didn't, you had to counterbalance, let's put it that way. In her mind, you have to counterbalance. If you put that on this hand, then that weighs out, and it can give you the treat. That's how she's thinking of me. Me! Bye, guys. We'll be right back. She's pretty good.